Well, we are about to wrap up the month talking about mindset, and I love this story. It's February the 28th. Ty Cobb, one of the greatest professional baseball players of all time, especially of his time. He played baseball when the sport was young, setting one record that still stands nearly, a century later over the course of his career. He managed to produce a batting average of about 367, the highest in the history of the sport. Well, the story goes that during his latter years of his life, a reporter interviewed him about his incredible career and he was in the Hall of Fame and his amazing lifetime batting average. In the interview, I love this. The reporter asked Ty Cobb, he said, "If you were playing today, what kind of batting average? What kind of average do you think you'd have if you were playing baseball today?" Well, Cobb thought about it for a moment, and he said to the reporter, "I'd probably hit about, maybe 290. Still a pretty excellent batting average in this modern era." The reporter probed a little bit deeper, trying to understand why the greatest hitter of all time thought his batting average would drop 77 points in today's current competition. Maybe it's the fact that there's a lot of night games these days, or there's fewer stadiums now have the newer stadiums have artificial turf. I mean, there's a lot more travel, a lot more games in a season that you play. Is it the fact that the modern stadiums are larger, so it's harder to hit the ball over the wall? Is it the players? I mean, he's going all back and forth. What's making it more difficult for you to hit those good pitches and all that kind of stuff? Well, he said, no, none of those are the reasons why I think my batting average would drop 70 points. He said, it's because I'm nearly 70 years old now. That's why. Even approaching 70 years old, Ty Cobb still believed he could get a hit against these stout young professional pitchers nearly 3 out of every 10. That's pretty impressive. That's a positive mental attitude right there. That's someone who believes in themselves and in the gifts bestowed on them by God. And that's why Ty Cobb was one of the greats. And I believe if you develop that kind of thinking, well, you will be one of the greats too. Because greatness is already inside of you. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world.